Welcome back, everyone. So today we're unpacking a literal modern marvel. We're looking at the story of Dubai and asking, well, the billion-dollar question, right? How exactly did a city in the middle of the desert build such unbelievable wealth? Okay, let's dive into this explainer and find out. When you hear the words Dubai and wealth, what's the absolute first thing that pops into your head? Is it all just oil? Because if you're like most people, you probably assume it's this massive economic powerhouse purely because of an endless ocean of oil right beneath the sand. But hold on to that thought, because the reality of Dubai's wealth, it's actually a story of incredibly deliberate, audacious, and strategic design. Now, what's really interesting about this is just how incredibly small oil's role actually is today. I mean, it clocks in at only around 5% of their economy. Now, to be fair, yes, oil absolutely jump-started the city back in its early years. But the true modern wealth generators right now, they're massive, highly diversified sectors like trade, tourism, finance, aviation, and real estate. To really grasp the sheer magnitude of this achievement, you have to realize that Dubai transformed itself from a pretty small desert trading outpost into one of the absolute biggest business and tourism hubs on the entire planet. And this wasn't just some lucky accident of geology, and it definitely didn't happen overnight. It was a completely engineered, highly purposeful transformation. So how on earth did they actually pull this off? Let's get into Section 1, the geographic engine, location, trade, and aviation. You really can't change where you are on the map, but you can absolutely maximize it. Dubai sits perfectly at this strategic crossroads between Europe, Asia, and Africa. They essentially looked at the globe and realized, hey, we're literally right in the middle of everything, which naturally makes it the ultimate, undeniable hub for international shipping and global business operations. But of course, a great location is basically useless if you don't have the right infrastructure, right? So what did the city do? Well, they built massive ports and established these incredibly efficient free trade zones. And we're not just talking about basic concrete docks and warehouses here. These are essentially massive economic magnets, deliberately designed to attract thousands of global companies, creating this vibrant, nonstop hub of commerce. And this brilliantly illustrates the next critical layer of that geographic engine, aviation. Between the incredible worldwide reach of Emirates Airline and the sheer scale of Dubai International Airport, the city connects directly to literally hundreds of cities across the globe. It effectively operates as this massive global funnel, just pouring in a constant stream of tourists and business travelers every single day. Which brings us right to Section 2, the playground, building a luxury destination. The numbers backing this up are just staggering. I mean, millions of tourists fly in every single year specifically for these primary tourism drivers.